Well, hello, Coffee friends. How y'all doing? It's Saturday. Mom and I's just living the Saturday life today.
Really?
See that pebbled ice. Red Solo cup. Nothing says summer. Like Coca-Cola. Over some crushed ice. I was craving Coca-Cola, but not just Coca-Cola. I was craving Coke over crushed ice.
It tastes different, huh?
Mm-hmm. So does this watermelon. Stopped on the side of the road. This 77-year-old man was selling watermelon and tomatoes. And I have to tell you.
How do you know he's 77? Did he tell you?
He told me, Mama, do I look like I can just age somebody? I'd be working for the circus if I could.
You would.
It was hot and it was rough yesterday. And he was out there selling vegetables. And he said to me, "Sure is hot today, ain't it?" And I said, "It is." He said, "A 77-year-old man ought to stay at the house, shouldn't he?" I said, "Absolutely not. He needs to be out here selling me some watermelon tomatoes. Keep on keeping on." He kind of chuckled. But I thought maybe he was just having a bad day or feeling low. But I said, "No, don't stay home. Keep the good fruit coming." And he had some onions and stuff, and I did buy a watermelon. Look at that. It's a good one, too. And I'm not an expert on picking them. I've tried all this stuff. The yellow, they say get the ugliest watermelon, you'll have the best flavor. Both those looked about the same. They had a yellow spot on them. They had a little of that webbing, they call it, on them. I bought one last week. It had all that stuff, and it was pale and wasn't that good. Now this week, I hit it.
This one is really good.
This one's beautiful red all the way through. It's got a good sweet flavor to it. What do you put on your watermelon? Do you do salt? Daddy put pepper on his.
Not me.
Some people sprinkle sugar on them. Some people just want it plain. Now the sugar, I have eaten it and I do like it with a little dusting of powdered sugar over the watermelon, cantaloupe, and all the fruit in a fruit bowl dish. I do like that. That's a good way. But I just want a speck of salt on mine. Just a sprinkle. You know, if you put too much salt, sometimes it chokes you. Have you noticed that?
Yeah, a little bit of salt brings out the sweetness.
Have y'all found a good watermelon yet? Have you? Looks delicious. It is. It really is. We're just having plain watermelon today. Salt, Connie says. Most people like salt. Yep, Cheryl. I love salt on my watermelon. I'm having some. Now, are you married? Salt for me. That's us. We like a little sprinkle of salt. And how y'all feel about Coca-Cola over pebbled ice? I have a friend who just refers to this as the good ice. The good ice. You be going somewhere, do they have the good ice? I don't know what kind of ice they have. I like good ice, as she calls it, but I don't call ahead and ask, do you all have the good ice?
Your daddy would just about it.
We got this, was it January, February? You've had it a while.
Yeah.
Anyhow, we've had it a little while. And Mama loves it.
I'll bet I do.
I guess if it went out, knock on wood, I hope it don't, but I guess I'd be getting to know as soon as I could.
Yeah. You wouldn't want to hear me fuss.
Mm-mm. It'd be a long 3 days. I'm going to have to pay for overnight shipping.
Oh, wow. I wouldn't feel that bad. What was that look for?
The other night, there wasn't any in it. She emptied it. She goes, oh, I forgot. I was going to give me some ice before I went to bed. That's what Mama, you've got crushed ice right here. You lived on it for years. You can, you know.
And I'll wager.
Spoiled. Salt on melon for sure.
That's right.
Now let's talk about cantaloupe. Mom and I were talking about it the other day. I've seen several people on Facebook, and I've heard of it. They like cantaloupe with gravy and biscuits.
We ain't never tried it.
Mama says she don't think it'd be her thing. I've never had it that way. I have had cantaloupe on the side when I had gravy and biscuits and those kind of things, but I ate it, you know, like at a restaurant or something. I ate it after.
I can eat it after, but I don't know about eating it with.
Do y'all eat it with your breakfast, like a side with gravy and biscuits? Hello. I've seen y'all pop up there. Hey Gail, hey Nancy, hey Linda, hey Melissa. So I don't know. Is cantaloupe to be eaten with the meal? Like eggs and bacon and gravy and biscuits on your plate with the cantaloupe? I'd be alright with it. Thank you, Jeanette. We love having you here. We have always eaten cantaloupe just like watermelon. And do y'all eat it with your breakfast? We don't know. But we've always just got cantaloupe and watermelon. And like right now, if we had cantaloupe, we'd have both of them out. We'd eat them together.
Yeah.
But I've seen it on TV shows and stuff where people eat cantaloupe with breakfast as a side.
I'd eat it afterwards at breakfast, but not.
Like at a hotel or something.
Yeah, but not with my biscuit and gravy.
As Southerners, we don't ever say, even if we have cantaloupe, I want some gravy and biscuits and eggs and bacon and cantaloupe in the morning.
Now, on down south, they might. Florida and through there where they raise them.
I didn't say all. I'm not speaking for all Southerners.
Just us Southerners.
So as Southerners, me and you,
Oh,
we don't think of it.
no.
Mary says her favorite breakfast is biscuits and gravy and cantaloupe.
Wow.
Good afternoon, John. Hope you are. We're enjoying our day. No gravy and biscuits. I want a buttered biscuit with preserves and honey with cantaloupe. Oh, that sounds good.
Oh.
Love cantaloupe and watermelon. Same with salt anytime. I sure don't like yellow watermelon. I ain't a fan of that either,
I
Greg.
don't either. It don't taste the same. I think a pumpkin or something when I'm eating it. I don't taste like the watermelons.
I like cantaloupe and watermelon together. I did too in it. I'm so very sorry for your loss. Who? Oh, someone had a
Somebody's
loss.
lost somebody.
Prayers for Mayfair. Roseanne says, somewhat Jesse. Let's remember that family. Remember that family. Nick will be praying for you and your family. Burnell Smith says, eat cantaloupe in it, huh?
I guess that's right. Anytime you can get it, eat it.
Hello from San Antonio, Texas. Hello, beautiful day here in Ohio, but storms. That's what we're waiting out here is another storm.
We've had one.
We didn't have much of a storm last night. It was much ado about nothing. There was all kinds of wind, and it got dark, and we really was like, well, we're going to get one.
But it was here and gone.
And in just a few minutes, it didn't even storm. It just sort of, did it sprinkle?
Yeah, it rained some.
And it was it.
Went around us, I think. And it got plumb white, and I went to the mailbox and got damp from sprinkles. And time I got in the house,
You mean today?
Yeah, just a while ago.
While ago, yeah.
It was raining pretty hard.
Yeah, we had us a good little one while ago, rain, but tomatoes are growing out of the pot, literally. They had to be staked. What do you stake your tomatoes with? What's the best method? We used to buy those cages. I guess that's the absolute best. But we always had trouble with them.
Yeah, couldn't get them in the ground, couldn't hold them up.
And they'd fall over. And when they fall over, they'd take the tomato plant with them. The deer walks through your garden and knocks over your tomato cages. Guess what it takes with it? This year I went with the old. What kind of poles do I have?
Cane. It's bamboo.
Cane, bamboo.
You call it bamboo, but really it's like fishing canes. It grows on the creek bank down here.
I knew they had a name. They're the cane poles. So we're going to try those this year. Don't know. Just more watermelon.
No, I've had enough for right now. Thank you.
We're going to try cane, bamboo, something. 4-foot sticks.
We always call them fishing canes. They growed on the creek bank and around, and fishing poles is what.
Barbara, we eat it that way. Cottage cheese and cantaloupe.
Yeah, no, that's.
Hi, Mama. Why was the baby jalapeno shivering? Oh, Lordy. And Anetta Michaels. That's so funny.
Why did baby jalapeno shivering?
Why was the baby jalapeno shivering, Mama?
Because it hadn't got hot yet.
No, because it was a little chilly.
A little chilly.
That's a good one.
That is good.
I'm from Florida, and I have never heard of that. Marie says she's from Florida, and she ain't never heard of no cantaloupe, no biscuits and gravy.
Oh, well.
Somebody said it was her favorite. I always had cantaloupe with breakfast with season. So, Carolyn, it was just right on your plate with your gravy, your biscuit. Now, I've heard of it. It's not like I've never heard of that. We've never done it. Oh, yeah, Darla. A watermelon smoothie. Blueberries is very, I love cantaloupe and blueberries together. It's got to be red. That's right, Cheryl. We got to have our red watermelon.
My daddy used to raise the yellow ones, and I never did like them. He raised red ones and yellow.
Don't get any rumors how it started. You know, that I was on here saying bad things or nothing. And I love them all. But I'm going to tell you, between the whole tomato family, we've got yellow tomatoes and yellow tomatoes, and we'll eat around on them. But when I think about a tomato, that bright red, juicy one's what I'm thinking about.
They're less acidity, I think, the yellow and the orange.
Maybe, but I like them, and I don't want you to ever say he said he didn't like a tomato. But I do highly favor the red ones.
I seen a picture of said when she couldn't wait for red tomatoes get ripe in the garden, and she was putting cheese all on them, Parmesan cheese grated, and putting them in the oven and roasting them like we like tomatoes.
What kind was she using?
Just sliced red tomatoes.
Oh.
She didn't bread them or nothing, just the sliced tomatoes.
We like them that way.
With the cheese on the whole. We eat them that way too.
We do like them that way. Cottage cheese and cantaloupe, Deborah says.
Yeah, good.
That's good. Hi. Hi, y'all from New Orleans. Hey, Ian. Niagara Falls, New York. Hey, Lisa. We love Niagara Falls.
Oh, it's so pretty.
I live here in Central California where they grow lots of cantaloupes. Ginger, how y'all eat them? Hi, Mama and John. I hope all is well. Fresh vegetables in the garden ready. Mama's beans are about ready to pick.
I'm trying to let them fill out a little more and get some more and bigger, but I'm going to have a mess of beans for it too awful long.
Brooklyn, New York's rainy. Brian, it's rainy here too. Hello. Hello, Horace. How are you? Hello from Moulton, Alabama. We just had a little rain shower. Sure, we had a pretty good
It
one.
must just come sweeping through here.
Ooh, cantaloupe with shrimp salad, Teresa says.
Oh, no, I wouldn't eat that.
Mama don't like much fish. We had a wonderful brunch this morning. We had sausage, country ham, grits, eggs, biscuits, homemade sourdough,
Ooh,
toast. Oh, Teresa, you
they're
just showing
starving
off.
to death.
Blueberries, strawberries, raspberries. We are still full. Well, Teresa, you just showing off now.
Ooh.
You had something like at the royal family might have had.
Yeah. You've been wanting
Me and Mama had a fancy East Tennessee breakfast. We had us some scrambled eggs and toast
and jelly.
and butterbur jelly. That was it.
That was it.
Teresa, you outdid
I
us.
didn't even have no meat. I just now thought about that.
We hardly ever have meat. It's rare that we fool with.
Now I like sausage and bacon.
Mama has more meat than I do. She'll fix it through the week. You know, sausage patty and bacon. And so we hardly ever fool with it. I like it. Don't get me wrong. But like, I ain't that crazy about it to wait on it. And just give me some eggs and toast. Mama will say, we don't just eggs and toast. That's it.
Yeah.
Most of the time.
Yeah.
And I'm going to tell you, and I've said this before, when them homegrown tomatoes come in, about 9 out of 10 breakfasts for me
We'll have tomatoes.
will be tomatoes, eggs, and toast.
You're like my brother Dutch.
I'll slice a tomato, and that serves as my sausage, my bacon, my everything. I'll slice the tomato, I have eggs and toast, tomato. That's all I want. Could eat it. I could eat it. I know I could eat it 365 days.
Oh, is that all?
I love it. Still got the cough. Everybody knows coughing now, so I did think I had some kind of imported rare lung disease.
You thought you were special on the
I thought, well, as much coughing as I've done, surely this is some undiagnosed rare disease.
Now you got rooted out of that.
Now I've got friends. That coughing all over the world. And it wasn't just me caused them. I mean, I hadn't even seen this. I have cough for everybody. I'm like, oh, good. It's just something going around. I always eat cantaloupe with breakfast. The best cantaloupe is a sugar crisp in a mesh bag.
Sugar crisp watermelon, but
In a mesh bag, Becky Price. Good old tomato sandwich. Oh, Horace, I can't wait for that now. I get to thinking on that too much, and I'll be really. Now that man, that old man yesterday, that he was. I just enjoyed talking with him for a minute. He was just a blessing. He has some pretty good looking tomatoes, but I don't think he grew them.
no,
I don't think where he lives. I don't think he's had time to, for one thing. And they look like the vine ripe ones I get at the store. But that's okay. I still bought some from him because I want him to have a good day. And I thought, he ain't sold many. I'm going to buy a tomato here anyway. I'm so sorry. Yes, Nick, we are praying for you. A special prayer. Yeah. Glazed. Now, wait a minute. Bernice, I'm trying to get to see more. Sometimes see mores don't happen on here. Ooh, she got a whole bunch on here. Preheat the oven, lightly grease. Large mix of butter together.
What's she doing?
She's got a recipe for something called cantaloupe glaze. Y'all go find Bernice Fletcher. She's got us a recipe for glazed cantaloupe bread.
That sounds good.
Well, let me see what I can do, Mama. Hold on. Bernice, I'm going to try to... Alright, so I'm gonna snap it. Oh, where's it? So, I'm going to try to get this recipe that Bernice has shared with us for some kind of bread. In case I can't find you, Bernice, sometimes, I swear, I'll come on here, you will say something, I'll catch it, I never can find you again. I don't know if they take it.
I don't know what happens to them. They just disappear.
It's like they take it down or something. And I'll spend an hour looking for it, and I'm like, well, must not been meant to be.
Yeah.
I'm going to have another bite of watermelon. This is our supper, I guess, ain't it?
I guess it is.
Just a sprinkle of salt, like a shake of 2 shakes. That's it.
Oh.
But this is so good. It barely needs, in case some of you came in later and didn't see that juicy ruby red watermelon.
It really is good. It's the best one we had. We never did get a real good one last year.
This one has just got all the key factors. It was just perfect.
I think it's what it was. You picked that one and we bought it from that man, and I bought that last one from the store.
Yeah.
And it was really yellow on the bottom where it laid on the ground, like they say. It's supposed to be good and sweet, but I'm telling you, it was.
I'll give that little man
It was
the credit for
like
this
peach.
one.
It
He
was.
said they were good. He said those were good melons. So I'll give him credit.
Yeah.
If he's there next week,
You're gonna get another one, ain't
I'll
you?
get another one. I'll get my 4th of July watermelon.
Ooh. Is that? Next week you'd be getting a 4th. Well, I guess you will, because this Sunday's the 15th, is it?
This Sunday's Father's Day.
Ooh.
Happy Father's Day to all you fathers out there.
Yeah.
And all you people like fathers. What are y'all cooking for your fathers tomorrow? Thought you were eating watermelon until you mentioned tomatoes. Martha, I was eating watermelon. I'm just thinking on tomatoes.
The red's what you got, tomatoes. The yellow and watermelon and yellow tomatoes.
We use tobacco steaks in Kentucky
Well, I bet they
for our
do.
tomatoes.
That would be good to steaks.
100. Whoa, Sue, that's a lot of tomatoes. If we had tobacco steaks, Sue, we would use them too. We never did tobacco farm here.
My uncle did.
Mama's family did. But Daddy never did, so we don't have any old tobacco steaks.
No.
I wish we did. You can do a lot with tobacco steaks.
Oh, yeah.
This watermelon's that type when you take a bite, you just get that burst of like pure water. Delicious water. Makes me think of y'all's watermelon tea. It tastes like this.
My glasses is a yeah. Gloomy. Everything looks.
Cantaloupe and ice cream.
Oh, now you're talking.
Now we get into that. We love some cantaloupe and ice cream. If it says that's cute, love that. Good afternoon from Texas. Hello again.
Oh, they really
Ask
are.
Mama. Lisa. Hey, John. Ask Mama. I can't find that cheese saver on Tupperware website. I have bought several things in her name. It could be it's not on there right now.
Yeah, probably. I ain't seen it really.
It could be that it's not on there. Some things they rotate.
She can go through the brochure pages and see.
It may not even be in the brochure. It may just be a seasonal thing, and I'll tell you what I'll try to do. I won't promise, but if it comes out, usually it comes out around 4th of July because of cheeseburgers and cooking out and stuff. I'll try to remind y'all. And usually when they do have it, they have the large one, they have the small one, and they'll make a big deal out of it. Since it's under new management, I don't know if they'll do the exact same things or not. But it could not be in there right now just because they're going to do a special or something on it.
It might be. I've not heard.
Sometimes.
Not yet.
But if we see it, we will try to make sure to mention it. I was born in Florida. Cheryl says, love gravy and biscuits. Okay, I do that. I love the gravy and biscuits. And I wouldn't care one bit to try cantaloupe with it sometime. In fact, if we have a cantaloupe, I'm going to try cantaloupe with gravy and biscuits and eggs one morning.
I've not seen cantaloupes out like
Cantaloupe vanilla ice cream. Ain't it the best?
usually when watermelons come, cantaloupes are there, but
We had bad floods in San Antonio. Oh no, Priscilla.
is that in Texas?
Mm-hmm.
I've seen some pictures of Texas roads are flooding.
Gloria Turner says that she has a mulberry tree.
Oh, now I used to eat mulberries when I was a kid. Our friend had trees.
I love my cantaloupe with fresh green beans and cornbread.
Ah,
Well, Joyce, that would be good too. Honeydew, yeah, and watermelon. Terry's giving us, says she likes it with melon salad.
yeah, they're good.
Well, hello, Tony, Lola, and Charles from humid central. Yeah, it's hot here too. It's just 70 right now after the rain. Try cantaloupe and
what?
Brenda Edwards Welch. Are you trying to trick me?
What did she say?
Have y'all ever had? Brenda says try cantaloupe and mayonnaise.
Well, they put a lot of mayonnaise in fruit salads and stuff. It might be.
Well, Brenda, how do you just
dip
put?
them in it.
How do you do it? You chop it up and roll it in a bowl and just sort of mix a little mayonnaise in with it, or
Spread it on the slice.
Brenda, I think you're good people, and I don't believe you'll just try to trick us. But that one I ain't never heard of before. So Brenda, if you're on here still, give us a little bit of direction. We might try it. Lisa Clifton, same here. I grew up eating that. My daddy used to. Cantaloupe and vanilla ice cream, yeah. Now cantaloupe, vanilla ice cream, even
It's
green beans and
great.
cornbread, even gravy and biscuits, but I've never even heard of the mayonnaise part. Brenda gonna enlighten us though. Hey Susan, look at them pretty blue hearts. Good afternoon. Good afternoon, Mom and John
Good
from
afternoon.
Sherwood, Arkansas. I just share. Well, thank you for sharing, Richard. Richard Whitehead, appreciate it. Is it hot there? Well, it's cooled down at 70, but it was hot right before the rain.
Humid, real humid.
Here's another. Thelma says she likes cantaloupe and green beans. I can kind of see that. I'm drinking watermelon iced tea from y'all sweet tea. Ain't it good,
Wow.
Shirley? It tastes just like this watermelon too, don't it? Yep.
Same flavor.
Reminds me, I have a cantaloupe in the fridge. Well, Elaine, get it out and share it with us. We was looking for one. We was wishing today that we could have found one. We didn't go to no stores, nothing, but we went to the farmer's market, and I looked on the sides.
We got cucumbers and cabbage that was pretty.
I looked on the side stands. Nobody's got them on the side stands either. I always put T-posts in between tomatoes, and run cane through them. Oh, okay, Greg, that would be a good idea. He puts a T-post and puts a cane pole through his tomato cages so they don't fall over and break his tomatoes.
Oh, we never did do that.
No, Greg, we didn't do that, but that's a great idea. I never heard of yellow watermelon. Gloria, they call it something. Golden sweet or something. I had one last year before last. And I don't know if it's just the color or if it was... I just didn't care for it as much. It's kind of like the yellow tomatoes. They just ain't what I want. But I will eat it. I ate that one. But yeah, they've got them, Gloria. I had a severe case of shingles last 42 days.
Ooh.
And I lived on salt rising bread with sliced tomatoes. And it got me through. Well, Brenda?
Well, that sounds good, though.
Yeah, beefsteak tomatoes are good too. I bet we have those.
We have beefsteak and beef masters.
Oh, Judy, she says hers is yellow stripes. Now, Mr. Stripey's is what we call them here. And they're pretty good. I will eat Mr. Stripey's pretty good.
Yeah, now they've got enough red and stuff in them, yellow and red. They're still acid enough.
My aunt usually has Mr. Stripey's. Cherry tomatoes growing this year. Well, Roma, Heather gave me and Mama probably 25 plants. It's supposed to be yellow cherry tomatoes, and so we've got them planted.
They're yellow Tommy toes.
We call them Tommy toes, cherry tomatoes, same thing. And so we're looking forward to them. I do like the yellow Tommy toes. We have the black ones or the purple ones.
They're all good.
They're all good. We've got a family that comes to the farmer's market, and they have a mixed basket.
We always
and they're like the Cherokee and they're black and purple and yellow and red and all mixed. And they're pretty good.
Yeah, they're good.
And I saved seeds from them one year, and we planted some, I thought, but
we got a few of them.
Last year, Mama had a volunteer Tommy toe come out and went crazy in the flower bed, in the raised bed. We had all kinds of those growing up on the porch.
Yeah.
And this year he said he ain't fooling with us, and he left.
And
there wasn't nothing come back.
There wasn't none of it come
and
back.
So we were out scrounging. I kind of was dependent on him. I really was. I thought, well, that little volunteer, he did so good. He grew the whole end. And I thought, well, that'll come back. Because, most of the time...
Tommy toes will.
And most of the time you'll get the same... Nope. Them squirrels probably done something to him. But he ain't come back. But next year, hopefully, I'll save enough seeds and get some of them planted.
Our squash is big, but it ain't blooming, so I don't know how long it'll be before we get squash. And what few cucumbers survived, they're growing now. So
we got some pretty cucumbers at the farmer's market today.
Yeah, they was
from Jeff and April.
Yeah, they had some pretty ones.
Got a huge cabbage head.
Very big.
Big. Mama's not earmarked it. We got a cabbage head from the store. Mama said, we got a cabbage head, but I bought this one because I want to fry it. She said, it'll be fresh cabbage. So, it's done got plans.
Oh, it'll make 2 or 3 messes. It's so big.
Oh, there'll be coleslaw, there'll be fried cabbage. It can be a lot of things. It has potential.
This lady's telling me making sauerkraut that a friend of theirs gave them some and said it was snow white And what they did, they pulled off all the outer green leaves, the dark green leaves that's on cabbage, and used the center, the white ones. And she uses bottled water or distilled water, whatever. My brother always said get spring water because the chlorine in city water kills the.
Well, that makes sense.
So she
Chlorine would kill the fermentation.
yeah. And said theirs was so pretty and so good that she found out. But she don't waste the outer leaves.
We're off the line. We're back.
Cabbage rolls for the outside leaves. And she fixes them up, freezes them, takes them out, and uses them.
I want to have some cabbage rolls.
Ooh.
Is there enough cabbage on that big head?
Yeah, you can take some of them bigger outer leaves off.
And roll them up. I love cabbage rolls. Y'all like cabbage rolls?
Get settled in this.
Winter Haven, Florida. Well, hello, Sue from Winter Haven. Folks, I guess that's all we've got. We just was eating a little watermelon, and that's what we do. We'll just be sitting here and we'll say, well, let's film, let's do some coffee time, see what everybody's up to. I mean, it's just like checking in.
Nosy?
I guess we are nosy. We know some of y'all going to be here that we see every day, and we just want to see what's going on.
Got some good ideas.
And I'm thinking about cabbage rolls.
Cantaloupe bread. I've never heard
Cantaloupe
of it.
bread. We're going to try to get that recipe.
Cantaloupe glazed bread.
Glazed bread. Sounds good, don't it?
It sure does.
We know now that people's eating cantaloupe with everything. I'm going to try some with gravy and I bet it would be good. I mean, it would just be refreshing.
Yeah.
If I ever get a hold of a cantaloupe, you know, last year I was a little anti-cantaloupe, yo. And I'll tell you why, because every time, but we've got a few gnats this year, but nothing like last year. But every time Mama would bring in a cantaloupe, I promise you, we would get inundated with gnats. And I'd say, what's the common denominator here? What are we doing wrong in our lives to get these gnats?
So we cut them, you know, peel them, cut them up, put them in the refrigerator.
And I'd blame it on the cantaloupe. But then...
No cantaloupe.
And we still have a few gnats. So now this year I'm wanting to try to find me some good cantaloupe, and it's harder to find.
Yeah. I shouldn't have fussed so much.
All right, Mama, say goodbye. We'll let these folks go.
Goodbye, Mama. God bless you all. Have a wonderful day.
We'll see you in the morning for Sunday School Highlights, and then hopefully tomorrow for Father's Day lunch. Y'all have a good Father's Day weekend, and be blessed. Bye, y'all.